Steve Robbins here. Welcome to the Get It Done Guys quick and dirty tips to work less and do more. Wow, a friend just told me he sent me the secret to life, the universe, and everything in an email message. I rushed to open the message, but when I got to my inbox, there were 3,916 unread messages. What was the subject line? I asked him by phone. Open this, he replied. Oh, yeah, that email. The one I deleted because I had no idea what it was. Open this sounded a bit too much like the bottle labeled Drink Me from Alice in Wonderland. Maybe Lewis Carroll would just toss down anything that said drink me, but I read the ingredients. If it doesn't contain aspartylphenylalanine 1-methyl-ester, it's not going anywhere near my mouth. Don't you just hate vapid email subject lines? Stuff like, you just have to read this, or important, or here's the file. You don't know what they are, so you have to open them to find out if they're important. Then if they are, you save them, but can never find them again because you don't know if great idea for kids is a message about your company's new theme park or an ad for the black market adoption service you were considering. Your subject line is the first thing people see. Based on that one line, they decide whether your message is relevant. Think of it as an electronic first impression. Don't wear Lycra. Help them decide. Especially if your message is going out to a big group, you don't necessarily know how important it is to each person. The subject line is your chance to give them a chance to filter out and read just the most important communications. Some people, I'm sure you would never do this, write poor subject lines. They use the subject line as if they were starting a face-to-face conversation. And since most of them couldn't strike up a face-to-face conversation if their life depended on it, let's just say their subject lines suck. They write things like, hi, or hello, or what's up? Please, spare me. Spare us all. Email is not a conversation. If you want to talk, pick up the phone or visit in person. Take the time to use a real subject line. Mostly, people use the subject line to describe the message. If they're scheduling a meeting, oh boy, meetings! I just love meetings. No, I don't. I hate meetings. If they're scheduling a meeting, they use the subject line, staff meeting. If they're announcing the meeting is in a new room, they use the subject line, staff meeting. If they're sending out the agenda for the meeting, they use the subject line, staff meeting. With all this staff, I'm thinking we have a staff infection. Instead of using the subject line to describe the message, use it to summarize. Put as much relevant info as possible in the subject so your recipient can quickly judge whether they need to open the message. Maybe you can also give them all the relevant info in the one line. Then when they're done scanning, they're also done reading. When you schedule your beloved staff meeting, the subject line could be, Saturday staff meeting, unpaid, 7 a.m., main headquarters. Doesn't it make you warm and fuzzy just to think about it? For the change of locale, the subject could be, Saturday 7 a.m. staff meeting, moved to office on far side of town. See, it just gets better. No need to open the message. And the agenda message subject line could say, staff meeting agenda, why is morale so low? Full agenda enclosed. Of course, the agenda was created in Acrobat 9, and everyone only has Acrobat 5 installed on their machine. Why is morale so low? If your subject line contains the entire message, you might want to consider writing EOM at the end of the line so people know it's the end of message. Next time you touch fingers to keyboard to blast out that oh-so-important email, help your readers by summarizing the message in the subject line. They can delete the message without reading it, which makes them happy, and you get the satisfaction of believing that there was more substance to your message than the 13-word summary, which was actually all you should have written in the first place. This is Steve Robbins. You can find a transcript of this episode at getitdone.quickanddirtytips.com. Work less, do more, and have a great life.